We've all heard the adage, music soothes the savage beast. Well, this is something that scientists have now evidence of. Music sends a pleasurable chill through the brain, and scientists can see it. This is on Science Alert by Claire Watson. Whether it's classical music, Mozart, or metal music, listening to music can be an intense, even euphoric experience. Hearing your favorite tune might bring up joyful memories soaked in nostalgia, while a soaring melody might send a chill down your spine. Kindly support my Patreon account because YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. We've even heard of experiments where classical music has been played to animals to soothe them, and even through loudspeakers over open fields of produce. And they have found that even the produce, the crops, had a better yield listening to classical music, for example. Isn't that something? Well, this now, scientists found this tingling chill sensation you feel can actually be seen on brain scans. It has been linked to an activation of the brain's reward and pleasure systems in previous brain imaging studies, and now scientists have analyzed patterns of brain activity associated with pleasurable musical chills. In this study, the high-density EEG device was used to measure waves of electrical activity in people's brains as they listened to music with headphones in their ears and electrodes on their scalps. The research team asked 11 women and 7 men who said they often experienced waves of musical pleasure to listen to a 15-minute collection of 90-second sound bites. Some experts were taken from the participants' favorite chill-inducing music, and other recordings were selected by the researchers. Previously, research has shown that musical chills occur in 2 phases: the anticipation before peak chill as the music is building and the pleasure is growing, which is followed by a second peak pleasure phase. The 18 music lovers in the study, rigged up to an EEG, reported when they felt the chill coming. More than 300 hair-raising, goosebump-like making chills were recorded, each lasting about 9 seconds on average. But looking at the EEG readings, the researchers were able to detect other chills outside of these predicted movements and moments. Some people's results had to be excluded from the analysis if, for example, they experienced 0 instances of musical chills during the experiments. The good news is that the researchers found no relationship between the number of pleasurable chills experienced and the years of musical training a person may have had, meaning that even if you lack musical talent, that's no barrier to feeling chills. You can still enjoy music all the same. Further analysis of the EEG results showed that when participants experienced a chill and their arousal ratings increased, brain activity also increased in the prefrontal cortex, the front lobe of the brain. Using an algorithm, the researchers traced this activity at the surface of the brain down to an activation of the orbitofrontal cortex, a brain region which sits above the eye sockets, integrates sensory experiences, and processes emotions. They also identified 2 specific patterns of chills associated with activity in midbrain supplementary motor area, or SMA, and the right temporal lobe, a region which processes sounds and may be related to musical appreciation. The results are in line with findings from previous imaging studies also showing activation of brain regions, these brain regions which can trigger the brain's reward system and release of the feel-good hormone dopamine. The study also unlocks new avenues of research. So isn't that something? It's good. Then I guess it's very good and good for the health to feel to listen to great music that you love because of the release of the feel-good hormone dopamine. Now, the study unlocked new avenues for research. They said the fact that we can measure this phenomenon with EEG brings opportunities for study in other contexts. in scenarios that are more natural and within groups. This is what neuroscientist Thibault Chapin from University of Burgundy, France, Comté in France said. Unlike brain imaging machines, wireless EEG instruments are easily transportable, and as this study shows, EEG could be a promising tool for measuring musical pleasure in a concert hall or at a show. Doing so might produce somewhat different results to those lab experiments, since the 18 people involved in the study were expected to feel chill-inducing moments. Also, further research could tell us more about why listening to live music can be such a rewarding experience, or how the pleasure of good music is shared among friends and in groups, which some of us might be sorely missing in these pandemic times. They said, we want to measure how cerebral and psychological activities of multiple participants are coupled in nature, social, musical settings, said Cabin. Musical pleasure is a very interesting phenomenon that deserves to be investigated further in order to understand why music is rewarding and unlock why music is essential in human lives. And this research was published in Frontiers in Neuroscience, and it's on Science Alert by Claire Watson. Please leave your comments. Thank you.